Alright, crew, next on my Gen 5x review. This did not come in the kit, but I wanted this really badly just because it was new and cool, and it's called Stealth Force. This is their Gen 5x. It is a brushless impact driver, but it's not your typical impact driver. This is, they call it an oil impulse driver. It doesn't have your typical hammer and anvil in there. It actually pulses. It is a 3-speed setting, and if you look at the, I don't know if you guys can make it out, but the top speed has 700 impacts per minute at 2400 RPM. So it's lower speed than a lot of other impacts. But what I've noticed is each impact actually turns the driver more. Now, I have lags. I've never done lags with this. On another thread, I had a couple of videos of the horrible feedback with this tool. They was just using some 1-inch Phillips #2 screws at a lower RPM. I want to see what happens when you use lags. I'm sure some of you other guys do. We had a lot of discussion about it. It's a cool tool. It's real quiet. I'll do some screws for those of you guys who haven't, if you haven't checked out the other videos I had up. And you'll hear an impact. It sounds like a silence gun. It's a really cool tool. Hopefully we have a lot of better versions of these tools coming out. Makita has one, and I've heard, I guess maybe an older one had the same issues and the newer one doesn't, something or other. I'm not too sure about that. So let me try running these lags in for you. I'll probably do 1 if it doesn't break, 2 if it doesn't break my hands off. So we'll see what happens here. All right, hopefully the angle's okay for you guys. So this is I think this is a 3-inch lag. We're gonna do no pre-drilling here. We're just gonna go right in and see what happens. Well, it's pulling so much power, the lights are actually pulsing on it. That's interesting. I don't think it's got enough power for this. I want you guys to check this strobe show out. Now it's not doing it. Maybe it's just a vibration, but it looks like a strobe. So I'm not going to go any further. I'm definitely stressing the hell out of this motor here, because that's not the normal sound for this thing. I'll do some screws so you can hear what it impacts when it does that. Otherwise, I might have to take it back to Home Depot and if I broke it. So we'll see what happens. All right, so what I got now, without beating the hell out of this thing, I got some 2-inch screws with a T25 Torx on it. And this is speed 3. There it goes. So now, so you can really hear the way it impacts. It's a lot different than your traditional impacts, and it actually impacts slower but harder, if that makes any sense. So I'll do speed. This is speed 2 now. And then last but not least, speed 1. And here you have, look at that vibration on there when I don't use 2 hands. This is just insane. And it's going very slow too. Kind of crazy. I mean, and I got a good grip on that. I mean, look at the shock that my left arm takes from that. So it's not in all the way. I don't want to kill myself with this. So I like it for higher speeds. That's about it. And obviously, I'll never use this on a lag bolt. So thanks for sharing this with me. I'm going to do one more video. I don't have the impact that came with this kit. I gave that to my dad. I got impacts coming out the rear end. So, and I'll show you that rigid light, and that'll be it for my kit. Thanks, guys.